This chick. Yo, look at this picture. Zion, Zion's young. He probably got with this when he was like 20, 21 or some shit like that. There's men in the world that like this though. So shout out to you, Shorty. Oh, this picture does you no justice. This is what your surgeon did to you. This is what your surgeon did to you. I don't care how long the wig is, it can't cover this up. This is what your surgeon did to you. Wow. But listen to it, y'all.
Career is officially potentially over. That means no money for me equals no money for you. Well, now that your NBA career is officially potentially over, that means no money for me equals no money for you. Well, now that your NBA career is officially potentially over, that means
I mean, that is a contradiction. Officially, potentially, but I can't even believe she'll post something like this. Meanwhile, she's looking to try to push some R civil suit and get some money out of this NBA star. And you post this. You saw when I did my first stream on this topic, I said, any lawyer that picks this up to me is also a piece of shit. Any lawyer that wants to see this case and say, hey, we got something here. Let's with those text messages, those alleged text messages that are already out between her and him, and the interviews that she has done, the background of her, who she is showing us that she is, videos like this, I already have her in a category, right? I don't even want to get pissed off thinking about who she is as a person. But to the point where even the lawyer that would take this case on would be scum. And what does she do? She makes a call out that I'm looking to retain the services of Tony Buzbee because you're an alleged Me Too person, right? That's what Brian Steele called some of these people, Me Too money grab people, right? You see all this Cassie and this Diddy and the lawsuit era that we're in right now, allegedly, because you seem like the type that would even want to try to sue little old me. You want one of these black t-shirts? I got you. You know what I'm saying? You get them from Target. A pack of 5 probably costs less than $30. I got you. This is what I could give y'all. You see these black t-shirts that I rock every day? This is what I got. Target tees. That's what I got for you. Okay. But you seem like that type, and you put it out there because you see all this energy with Tony Busby's name and all of that, and you want to use that name. Did you ever hear that name before? Did you do any homework on his actual legal background? Did you check his track record? Did you see what type of cases he's very strong in? What type of cases he may have lost in the last 5 years? The type of homework that you're supposed to do before retaining such a big service of trying to obtain millions of dollars out of this young NBA star. You did none of that, allegedly. You just saw Tony's name out in the headlines and you just, hey, Tony. This is such a disgusting person, allegedly. And even Tony Buzbee, who want to know what? I'm gonna double back and say he's a decent person. I take issue with Tony Buzbee over the Jay-Z shit, but you want to know what Tony Buzbee made up for it? Number one, you backed out of it. And backing away from something that is incorrect doesn't mean you pussy, doesn't mean that you lost, doesn't have to make you scary sometimes. It could just also be you doing the right thing. Yeah, I brought this case. I don't really have a case here. The evidence and the discovery that was already provided from Jay-Z, etc., and his legal team, I gotta leave this alone. Instead of being so egotistical with no, we riding this to the wheels full, or we taking this all the way to trial. Fuck that. Me versus you, we personalizing it. So I give him a point back there. All right, dismissed with prejudice. Good job. After that, he had another one that we brought up here on the stream. And as I was going through it, I was just like, Tony Buzbee, his representation here and what he's saying is sturdy. Most of us come to know him through the Jay-Z situation, which just makes him look crazy. But I do not doubt that Tony Buzbee's background as a lawyer, they say he's high powered out of Texas, right? I don't doubt that his background is one of a lot of stature. I don't doubt that. Okay? I don't. And even Tony Buzbee responds to this fucking girl. Tony Buzbee chose not to represent Mariah Mills in her potential case against NBA star Zion Williamson. We can't help them all. Thank God, Tony. Mariah Mills had contacted Tony Buzbee recently about potential litigation against the NBA superstar. But in a statement, Buzbee said he will not be adding her to his client list. A member of our staff spoke to her, he said. After review, we declined to take her case. I don't want to read the rest. That's all you have to do. A little bit of due diligence. A little bit of due diligence. Because you know what? Maybe Zion is such a loved guy that he can get away with shit. And everybody would just take his side. Maybe that's the case. So let me just a little homework. I'm not a lawyer. I don't get paid to be a fucking lawyer, people. But did y'all see my Zion Mariah stream like 2-3 days ago? I did a stream just for this topic. It was like 30 minutes or something like that. I'm not a lawyer. And I brought up a bunch of things. And I said, well, let's look at these text messages. Let's look at their history. Let's see how she reacted back when she found out that he was having a child with another girl. Let's see when she actually brought this R allegation forward. Let's see what she does for a living. Let's see who she is. And you put all this together, just like, you see what this is? It took me 30 minutes doing it freestyle, which I want to stream. Now, what a lawyer's supposed to look into is the strength of the case. The strength of the case. And immediately, one thing you're supposed to do is say, there's even 2 or 3 text messages alone, if those text messages are real, alone that totally trash the whole case. There's screenshots that trash the entire shit. The entire shit. So I can't take this on, shorty. I decline. And if you are a high profile name, because Tony Buzbee's name, it went up. I don't know about how much his clients are paying him, but his name went up. Just like Brian Steele's name went up after the YSL trial. So you got to be selective because you're getting paid off of references and now, to a degree, even your public image and persona. We still say Johnny Cocker's name to this day. Your reputation, it precedes you at this point, good or bad. You can't take everything. No. Brian Steele, I think, was smart for taking the Diddy case once again because it's as high profile as you get. And I think it's a win or lose, you still good type of scenario. First of all, he's not the only lawyer. Number 2, he's not the primary and the lead lawyer for Diddy's defense team. He's not. And I just don't think that a lot of people are looking at this like, damn, man, if Diddy gets convicted, y'all all fumbled the ball. Like, I don't think that y'all look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a good choice coming off of the YSL trial to take this. A lot of people thought that Brian Steele was going to go sit down for a year and chill out, put his feet up based on that Young Thug move. You know, it makes sense. Tony Buzbee, got to be smart. This case right here, there's a million lawyers that'll take this up. Don't let it beat you. Allegedly. But I'm glad that she keeps posting stuff like that. I hope that she continues to keep posting stuff like that. And I'm glad that she turns certain directions and people are able to tell her, no, thank you, because that hopefully translates. She doesn't seem the smartest, but I hope that then translates to you like, maybe I don't really have something here. Or maybe I don't have the strongest case in the world. Or if I'm going to have a good lawyer, they're going to cost. And should I make this type of investment based on the feedback that I'm getting? Am I really going to get this pot of gold of $50 million out of this NBA star, you know, based on people turning me down? Is that really going to, I don't know. Maybe I just need to take my ass back to Backpage and the porn world and Instagram and all this type of stuff. Just bank on all this cement that's in my ass. You know, let me go back to that. I made some decent money doing that stuff. Maybe I just need to, maybe NBA stars ain't going to work. You know, I tried, and that's why I'm so mad because I lost it. I had one. I had a little young, dumb one. lost it. This motherfucker went and got somebody else pregnant. Damn it. I was supposed to be the one that got pregnant. Damn it. Fuck it. I still made some good money over here, though. Let me just go back to. I hope that's the case. Allegedly, leave me in the black t-shirts alone. I'm just a man with an opinion. Fuck out of here.